Hey, race fans, what's going on? Hey, I'm glad you tuned in. Everything's going great. I mean, we're working so hard, you can't believe how hard we're working. And we're doing all kinds of stuff, technical things and everything. And Bud, he's just doing one heck of a job. Yeah, and don't tell him. Don't tell him that. Okay. Anyhow, I'm just so glad to be here. And what I want to talk about today, racers are helping the Ukraine. How about that? Racers are helping the Ukraine out. Richard Childress, and I'm positive I'm right about this, he's one of the head honchos of Ammo Inc., donated 1 million rounds for the Ukrainians. And he called them up or whatever, and he says, hey, what can we do to help you? And they go, well, we need ammunition. And he goes, well, heck, I'll get you some, and I'll just give you 1 million rounds. How's that? And then he turned the plan over. They're making ammo for Ukraine right now to ship over there. They're going to ship them ammo so they can defend themselves. That's what racers do. Racers help people, okay? That's what we do. They help people that want to help themselves, and them guys over in Ukraine are fighting for their lives and for their country. Okay? And then Alex Bowman, he raised $302,000 to donate to the Ukraine. Now, this show is not about wars. And it's not about any of that stuff. But what this show is about is what the racing community does. Okay? This is what we do. We help people that need help, that want to help themselves. And that's the racing community. Now, you goody two-shoers, what are you doing? Wandering around singing Boom-Maya, Boom-Maya, getting high? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? Getting high. That's what you guys used to do. You got high, and then you did all these dances and things, and you took your clothes off, and you had, and boy, that was a great time. What are you doing for the Ukraine there? What are you doing to help them? And the thing is, you're the same people that calls us hillbillies and racists and white supremacists and I don't know, terrorists and I don't know what all you call us. And the thing is, you call us every name under the sun, but we really don't care because we don't care. We want to go racing. We don't give a heck what you guys think. But it does affect our industry, and it does affect our racing, and it does affect our sponsorships, and it does affect all of that stuff. Because you clowns are out and you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Bad-mouthing us. And why don't you come to a racetrack? Of course, you're going to have to stand up for the flag, and you're going to have to say, well, you don't have to, but you're going to hear a prayer. Yeah, we say a prayer before we even go racing. Yeah, we do all kinds of corny things. Some tracks, everybody stands up and says the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, and then they play the national anthem. Yeah, we're a bunch of hillbillies and everything that you call us. Well, what the heck are you? And you people that back up this group, I wish the heck you'd sit down and take a hard look at what you're backing up. Sorry, that's not what this show's about. But the racing community is getting into, and they're going to help the Ukrainians every way they can, okay? That's what we're doing. What are you doing? Huh? And what's our government doing? They won't even put in an anti-fly zone or whatever to help them out. And I know this show isn't about that. But the racing community wants to help them. Okay? I don't know what the $302,000 is going to do. Maybe he's going to buy food. Hell, I don't know what they're going to do with it. And Alex Bowman don't care. He don't care as long as he's helping them. You know, you don't have a bunch of regulations on it. I'm sure you don't. I bet you money. He says, here you go, guys. Do what you got to do. You're trying to save your country. You're trying to save your life. And what are you guys doing? Huh? Wake up. I'm sorry. But it just aggravates me to death. I think you guys all know that now. And I'm sorry. But this show is not about wars and everything and politics and everything. The only thing I'm pointing out is you guys call us all kinds of names like we're a bunch of, well, we're the scum of the earth. Well, wonder who really is the scum of the earth. And maybe you ought to take a look at what you're representing. Oh, I know what you guys are doing. You're burning down a city. And you're destroying every business. And the thing is, the poor people that you destroyed their community, they have to live with it. They got to go miles to get a loaf of bread because you guys burn everything down. Wow. That's progress, huh? I'm sorry, but it just burns my tail. I mean, it just does. You call us all kinds of names and everything else. You hurt our sport. You hurt our industry. Of course, we really don't care. We really don't care. We really don't because we just want to go racing. Okay? And I apologize for that. That just burns my tail. That's all. Now, Ryan Newman, he got a ride in the SRX. He's got a full series ride in the SRX. Now he can retire the way he wants to. He can retire on his terms. Because now he's back in a race car where he wants to be. And the thing is, we got to thank for that is Tony Stewart and Ray Irvingham, who put this SRX series together. You know, and I know you dirt guys and everything, and I know. But this is a lot like IROC, and I mean, it's kind of copied after it. Ray Irvingham was one of the head guys in IROC and putting cars together. That's where he learned almost everything, and that's where he got all his connections. Okay, and I don't know, him and Gordon, geez, Pete, they want a shit pot full of races. And championships, And, thanks to those guys, and Tony Stewart's a champion in more than just Cup. And these guys have provided a place for these guys like Elio Castroneves and Tony Kanaan and I don't know, Michael Waltrip and I don't know, there's quite a few of these guys. And they get to go out and play. They get to go out and do what they want to do. And they get to go out and have some fun in competitive cars. Okay? And I think it's great. And then the thing is, NASCAR, when this thing originally started, this SRX thing, you guys was going, wow, any of you drivers, you're banned from driving in the SRX. You can't do that. Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, well, at least you backed off of that. At least you got your head out of your kazoo and backed off of that stuff. But what are you, a bunch of communists? Don't you believe in the capitalism? Don't you believe in the United States of America and competition? Of course, you did back off of it, okay? And I'm glad you did. But if you want to be that, go to wherever, any socialistic country, and pay off the officials and go racing, okay? And leave us alone. You guys better wake up. Anyway, I'm sorry about that too, I guess. Not really. It's the truth. Okay, so anyhow, thank gosh, old Ryan, he got himself, he's going to get to retire the way he wants to, okay? And he's going to get to retire doing what he loves to do. And I'm not a real big fan of his, I really not, okay? But he's a damn good race driver, and he's been very successful. And he deserves this. And thanks to Tony Stewart and Ray Everingham putting this series together, he gets to do it. My hat's off to all you guys. Matter of fact, I don't have my hat on. Jesus, key. And I know my hair's a mess because we've been busier than hell. And I just jammed this video together. Oh my gosh. Well, it's going to have to go like that because I ain't doing it again. Okay. So anyhow, sorry. Very non-professional. And I'm trying to be a professional in some ways, you know. Not too professional. But anyhow, then we come to Ernie Francis. Yeah, Ernie Francis. Now, he ran in the, I know my hair was a mess. Oh, I'm a little loose. Okay, I'm a little loose. I keep forgetting that. We're going to fix that stuff, okay? I mean, I'm telling you guys, I've been working for 3 weeks straight, probably 12, 14 hours a day to put this show together. And I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it so I can have fun talking to you guys, but I want the show to be for you, okay? So anyway, man, oh man, okay. Ernie Francis, he ran in the SRX series last year, and he did one heck of a job. And that's part of the SRX series is they're bringing up these kids that can drive that are on the short tracks and can't get the opportunities or whatever. So to showcase their talent. And the thing is that Tony Kanaan and Elio and I don't know who else, Penske drivers. And I'm sure this is what happened. Penske watched that race and he got a hold of them guys, or them guys got a hold of him, because that's the way the racing world works. It might have been these guys went to Roger and said, hey, you know what? This kid can drive. And we was out there in the track with him. And he does a beautiful job. And he is good. So Roger calls up Ernie Francis. And I don't know the kid. I really don't. I just seen him run that race. Did a beautiful job, I'm telling you. But anyway, Roger calls him up and says, come on and see me. I want to have a meeting with you. And Roger Penske hired him. And now he's putting him in sports cars or whatever. I don't know. And Roger's got all kinds of race teams. But the goal is he's going to run the Indy 500 once he gets his feet wet and gets some more experience. And he's going to be in the Roger Penske car. And that's thanks to Tony Stewart, Ray Everingham. Because if they wouldn't have made that series, that kid probably never got noticed. So anyway, I'm going really long on it, and I'm tired. And I apologize for the hair and everything. I'm very non-professional. And I'll do better, okay? You know, I'll be a little bit like Larson. Would you just forgive me for that, please? I made a mistake, okay? So anyway, you know, when you're walking down the street and doing whatever you're doing, and you say hi to people, and you say hi to this, and you go to the grocery store, like I've told you 100 times. I have a blast at the grocery store. Geez, I talk to everybody, the butcher, the guy that fills the shelves, the baggers. Like I told you, I'm taking 2 cans of Rowdy to the baggers. That's what I do, you know, because when you're out there, make somebody's day. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll clean it up, okay? Thanks.